Classic Radio 105.5, 105.9 on the FM dial. Those of you viewing GBN TV, but it's Channel 7, Channel 11, Channel 20. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz for today, Thursday, the 29th of February. With me this morning, I have, of course, Mr. Willion, Antoine, and Mr. Raul Ross, both, of course, representing the, how do I say, is it the grouping Jade? The group in Jade. Okay, and it's all about gospel expression. So, 2024. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. How are you guys doing this morning? Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Willion Antoine. I'm doing really well this morning, and I'm happy to be here.
I find like Mr. Ross kind of keeping quiet. I'm not sure reason now. Why is that?
Yeah, well, I'm fine as well.
All right. Well, Gospel Expression 2024. Tell us about what's happening this year. This year.
Yes, well, as we know, Jade presents. It's an activity, an event that Jade presents. All right. Many of us would have heard of the band Jade before.
Yeah.
But for those of us who are not aware, right, Jade basically is an all-male gospel band. Mm-hmm. All right, and that was formed in 1987. So it's well over 20 years now.
All right.
So many musicians in the past and vocalists would have given their service to Jade over the years. And today, we have 9 male members in the band now.
All right. So you could say typically the band is still going strong.
Yes, we're still going strong, right? Now, the main objective of Jade, of our gospel band, is basically to saturate the community of Grenada and the wider region with the message of Jesus Christ through gospel music. All right, and to promote wholesome activities for youths especially, and many other people.
All right,
basically.
Great. All right. So, tell me, Gospel Expression 2024. How many Gospel Expression has been done thus far?
Well, so far, it was formerly known basically as Gospel Splash. Which was started
initially started when?
1990, in the year 1990. All right, so every year that's one of Jade's activities as a fundraiser activity. So we try to come bigger and better every year, basically, with our, known today as Gospel Expression. Now, it has been taking place at different venues, many different venues before, from Queen's Park to the Youth Center, to the Grenada Trade Center, GBSS, the Botanical Garden, the South City Plaza, Tanti Netball Court, and now we are having it in Camahan Park.
All right, great. What's going to be special about Gospel Expression 2024?
Well, what's going to be special? Gospel Expression 2024 would be bigger and better, as I said. Now, there would be things like, so before basically we used to have, it used to be in the form of a concert.
Yeah.
But now we are having a lot of attraction for children and so on. So it's a family event.
Okay.
So there would be horseback ride, go-kart rides, face painting, bouncing castle, etc., and many other things. All right, there will be eat and drinks on sale as well.
All right.
So and in addition to that, the main course, we have sweet gospel music by different performers.
Tell us about the featured act this year.
Well, this year, of course, we have Jade performing this year. We have A Touch of Grace. We have Melodies of Praise, and that's Duquesne RSC Choir.
Okay.
We also have people like Kerry Davis. We have Colin Roberts. We have Kenisha McFarlane. We have Kenya St. Louis. We have Troy George, formerly known as Mr. Kama. We have Jennifer Mark. We have Raul Ross, who is sitting next to me, and Corbank Comancheros, and of course DJ Sabi.
All right. Well, I'm still seeing, but of course, and those are all local acts that you have just mentioned.
The local acts.
Tell us about that special guest act that is coming also.
So we have 2 special guest performances, and they would be guest performance, which would be Nisha Woods from Barbados.
Yes.
And she would also be with Paula Hines. So these 2 artists, they are not local, but they are coming in from Barbados. So we have something special. All right.
Mr. Raul, tell me what's up with you, man? Tell me.
Well, I'm really here to give a little support to Antoine, and to share some love. I started doing myself doing music since about 9.
Yes.
I sang. At one time I was the junior calypso monarch.
Really?
Grenada,
Yeah. Probably way before my time.
I'm not sure.
Don't let the girl fool you. Maybe before my time.
Yeah, but also I did with you used to have Antique competition and all
yes,
that. I won that.
Remember that.
And I remember I came like third when up in the finals. I was 16 then. But then I stopped singing the calypso. When I stopped singing calypso, I was a junior king, right?
Okay.
And then I went into clinical engineering. So.
All right. What was the calypso name? What was the name? Or the sobriquet, as they would say.
Scram Z.
Scram Z.
Yeah. Right. So I used to sing, and I was a king at that time.
All right.
So I stopped that. I went into clinical engineering, and now I'm around. So the folks incorporate me to do a little something, a little trick. So
how does it feel to be part of Gospel Expression 2024?
Excellent. I think those of us with talent, we should share it.
All right.
Share some love. I also do that little something on one time during the Hurricane Ivan.
Yes.
I did a little Arise and Bell. If you Google it, you'll find it. When the hurricane, I just looked outside and I thought, oh my God, this place in a drift. We could be one way and then the other,
Yes.
something could happen to us and we could just disappear. And as a small island, we needed to share some love. So I just get together with some of the musicians. Sometimes I go and do a little thing with Emmanuel Duncan.
Yeah.
He likes playing around with my music.
I like the way that you try to describe it, a little thing.
Yeah, I also did Arise and Build just free with a guy called Paulie Jeremiah. He's a production.
Yes, I know Paulie. Paulie.
He's a very nice guy. I tell him, I said, you want us to put something? He said, come on, let me just put it together.
Yeah, right.
Arise and you must take a look at it sometime. It's on YouTube.
All right, I certainly will.
We just put it just for fun. But when I'm around, I support really Christians ventures.
All right. What's your take on Christian music in terms of the artists in Grenada? Of course, are you thinking we're having enough of that of course artists performing, especially Christian music in Grenada, or there's an avenue that should be seen more of that happening?
Well, in the 70s, the 60s, 70s, the 80s, you used to have more combo bands, right? People with guitars, tambourines, drums, and people coming out and playing. You should feel, you actually play.
Yeah.
But with the inception of technology, you have phones, you have internet service, everybody going high tech.
Yeah.
So nobody really playing the music, right? So you see the dissolving of many bands itself.
Yeah.
And you see people playing what you call pre-recorded music from the iPhone.
Computer-generated music,
right.
as you would say.
So you're not getting the true talent. So I am so enthused to know that Jade's still around, still promoting the culture, still sharing the love, and doing it in a Christian environment. We basically are Christian people.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we shouldn't drift away from that. So I think a lot of us just stay quiet and we do nothing. But thank God for Jade to still around. I have maybe new members now. I remember when Jade started, there were a different group of guys. But now we have these young guys now really taking it.
I mean, it's happy to see that young people are still keeping the concept of live bands alive. You understand? Because, folks are saying, the live band thing has sort of faded away a whole lot, especially in a Caribbean settings for some reason or the other. We see less of it. Even in Grenada, we see less of it happening. If there are still a few around, but we don't see that much of it happening as before in terms of the live band,
Yes. So, I mean, I remember we used to go and listen to music. People playing the downstairs of the houses, and we used to peep in the windows and listen to man play guitars, and it was kind of lovely to be part of in the community. Like the culture used to come in the community.
Yeah.
But now everybody stick onto a phone.
The distraction of the world is, as I like to call it, is what distracts folks, from that community spirit that used to be prevalent before.
So Jade is taking it forward. These youths taking it forward, and I'm very happy to be part of them trying to help to see what we can do.
All right. Happy to know that, man. So tell me, of course, Willion, how is the preparations going thus far for the event to come?
Well, so far, we seem to be on the right track. Everything seems to be going well, falling in line. We would have separated our tasks, and I think we are looking forward to having one of the best events
Could be
this
one
year.
of the better events.
One of the better events this year.
All right.
Definitely.
You said you're a part of Jade. What part of the group are you? What you, of course, your main act within the group?
Yes. So I'm part of the group of musicians, all right, and my role is that of the guitarist in the group.
Guitarist. Great.
Yes, so I play the guitar in the group.
Probably something I will be coming out to view that event and see how that feels, man. I've never had the opportunity to come out to one of the events before.
Well, you should try this year, man. It would be an extraordinary experience this year.
So tell me, in terms of folks coming out, is a costing or anything that coming out, how folks could get in touch and get in there? Is it a ticketed event, or tell us a little bit more about that?
All right, so first of all, it's a non-ticketed event.
Okay.
All right, so there would be no cost for tickets or entry to Kamahan Park, where it would be taking place.
All right, great.
All right, so it would be on the 9th of March, and it would start sharply at 3 p.m.
All right.
All right, so everything would start sharply at 3 p.m. There wouldn't be any seating, so people are encouraged to come, bring their blanket, come with their family, and just have a
sort of a picnic affair.
Yes.
All right.
You can stand, because the music would be so good. There wouldn't be, people would want to stand.
There's no reason for wanting to sit down or
that's
anything.
That's it.
Great.
So it'd be a really nice activity again, and there is we encourage a $20 donation. All right, and there would be prizes at the door. All right, there will be prizes at the door.
All right, great. I certainly hope the folks will come out and, of course, show their love. Listen, great gospel music.
Yes.
Gospel music, and I'm intrigued by that, because I had a little bit of preview of, Paula Hines and Nisha. I've sort of had a little preview of them before you all came in. I was kind of listening to some of the music, and interesting these artists, they're in terms of how they perform and sing themselves.
Yes. Right. You can't afford to miss them.
I certainly hope folks will not, spare that opportunity at all to come on out and listen. Anything in closing before we take a wrap? Anything further you want to try before we take a wrap this morning?
Well, I just want to encourage everyone to come out, all right, to that event. We had a couple of setbacks with COVID and so on before, but this year we're trying to come back really nice and fresh. So we just want to have a grand time together. I encourage you, come with your families, your friend, and so on. All right, and just come and have an evening of fun and joy and Christianity, and just connect with your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ through gospel music, which brings unity in our culture.
All right, great. Anything in closing for you, Mr. Raul?
I just want to say thanks again for the opportunity. So come and share some love to the people. And you are doing a wonderful job. Come out with your family maybe and see if you can have some fun.
You never know.
Thank you again.
Thanks once again for being on the program this morning. Hey, I want to thank all you folks who listen and view this morning, who will be part of the mid-morning buzz here on Classic Radio, GBN TV. Thanks once again, folks. Join us again for another edition. That's what we say goodbye for this edition.